It's Chanchai, and I am playing some RPCS3 Final Showdown with JoshuaPacman. He's a really cool player from the Texas area, from Houston area. And yeah, we've sparred quite a bit on PS4, so it's pretty nice we're sparring here on RPCSN, the RPCS network. So, alright. So anyhow, I'm going to go let him know. Let's start with Leifei. And I think he's been playing Jackie lately, so it should be a lot of fun. Alright. Alright, looks like we might find him right now. Let's see. Let's try it again. Player match worldwide. Alright, there we go. We have a good connection. This is going to be a lot of fun fighting this against Zawi. Should be a lot of fun. Leifei Sabaki should be pretty good, but I am working on other things. And the things I'm working on, he might counter right away. So let's see how this goes. Alright, this is my Leifei build that I call Crimson Violet. Very good. Very good. Alright, let's do this. So right now, he's using basic pokes. Very good. Excellent. So if we do that, we should probably do this. This is going to be a lot of fun working on building this Leifei. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Let's see if we can find our way into this. Good. Excellent. Good. I like that. I like this very much. Such a close battle. Alright, so this was a really good way to start this off. Let's see if he starts constructing the wins against my developing Leifei. Right now I'm having to get around his poke game, which is good, and it's a lot of lows, which is very good too. So I get to get used to how this works against Leifei. And I'll work on some combos too. Very good. Very good. Alright, so the game's slowing down a little bit, but that's not causing any... My errors are my own in this game right now. Alright. Good. Good. Very good. I thought that was guaranteed. I guess I need a counter hit for that. Still really good. I do miss the purple. I do miss Ultimate Showdown's like side counter hit and normal indicators. Good game. Very good game. Very good. I see. Good. It's the forward and punch. I gotta get used to that. Wrong input. My error. Very good. Very good. I'll get used to the frames, but right now I'm just trying to get used to Lei Fei's moves, but it's really fun. So I trained one of my local players on how to deal with this sequence from Lei Fei. Basically, if the Lei Fei is overusing low punch into So I'm letting JoshuaPacman know that if if Leifei is overusing low punch into the 6P sequence, you can after getting hit by the low punch, you can evade punish this. You can evade punish this move. And that way you can scare Leifei from using the sequence. So, low punch into forward punch from crouch. But it is hard to do. Like, this is not an easy thing to do. So this rushing palm is totally punishable if you start training yourself to punish it. Very good. There we go. So I'm using a lot of highs just to kind of give him some incentive to punish these highs and see the weakness of high attacks. There you go. We want him to see the problem with doing a lot of highs. Now, I don't know too many of them, so I'll do stuff like this. So that one's tough, right? Leifei's got high mid. That can be tough. I'm supposed to do that punch after because that's guaranteed. So I missed a lethal kill because I think from the side I'd hit punch P 6PP. Alright, so we're going to go back to abusing low punch into 6P so he can see it. So I'm going to punish one of his habits. So with Aoi, he's got he likes to use 6PP, and it's good, but you got to be sure that the opponent is going to. You have to make sure that the opponent is definitely going to that the opponent is going to attack if you're going to do the follow-up punch. This is a weakness right there. So the opponent, after Aoi does like an elbow, the opponent really normally should do like a low punch, but she can do stuff against the low punch. She can actually hop and low throw them, which is really powerful. If she really believes they're going to low punch. And she can do, what even better, she can do hop into descending punch into a guaranteed low throw situation. That is a really powerful way to deal with this situation. There's other ways too, but very good, very good. But I'm just showing him the strength of, see that, that's a high right there, right? So this is kind of one of the vulnerabilities that he's got these, he's doing these high follow-ups that are not secure, and that's why the low punch is really strong. That was just a guaranteed low punch. There we go. So right now, low punch, boom, right? Very good. Good. Good defense. If he gets used to evading in this situation, it will be good. This is right now. This is his vulnerability, but we're gonna strengthen him up. Good. Good defense. But I'm fuzzy guarding after this thing, so you gotta be careful. Very good. Alright, good game. Good game. So we're gonna set up a room after this because NalaStrawbae is available and maybe Weebert can join us. And then we're gonna do this for good measure, just to kind of show him the dangers of staying down. Good. 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 Can't do that against a two-handed attack. That was good. That's really good. This is fun. Very good. So it's good that he's gonna automatically parry this thing that's not guaranteed. Very good. Excellent. Good hit throw. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going to set up a room. Alright, we're going to join JPac's room. Room match. There we go. Alright. Oh, worldwide, that's what it is. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. All right, they are in. Here they go. All right, JPack versus Strawbae. Okay. All right, can you hear me okay now? Probably not. JPack, can you hear me now? I'm sorry about that. Okay, he's in the middle playing. I think I'm on. Getting used to this setup here. If not, it's probably better if I use it. Okay, cool. I can hear you, JPack. Good. Actually, I'm going to switch the device that's using the Discord chat. Be right back. I'll switch that device. Alright, we'll set to speaker. Okay, you should be hearing me pretty well now.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, cool. Hopefully it's not going to create too much echo for you. I'll lower the game volume so it doesn't create echo for you. Alright, good battles. Alright. Nala will probably... I'll bring out Leon for the... against Nala's Shun, because Nala's Shun is very scary for that. Alright, where's my Leon? Having to go through this list.
Switching to Leon?
For this battle, yeah, but I'll bring back Lei Fei later, because it's a lot of fun. So, I don't know if you read it in the chat, but I was saying that basically if Lei Fei like abuses low punch into like that palm, you can evade the palm and it's very punishable. It's like really, really punishable. It's not punishable on block, but it's very punishable on evade. And so it's one of those things where if you're spotting that habit, you can be like, okay, if I get hit by low punch, I can just evade and punish this thing. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at chat because, man, those were probably some of the games I was so focused on, even though I knew you weren't using Leon.
You were doing very good. You were doing very good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep working.
Slowly, I'm like trying to like at least de-rust, and I'm thinking on maybe like starting some drills.
You're doing good. But in our sessions, I am gonna drill you a bit, just to sharpen you on some situations. I'll just go like, oh hey, this is a way you can beat this. If you know, if like your opponent's doing this like a lot, and now you know like this is what they're doing, like this is how you really punish them for being predictable, you know. And so we can work on that. Because you're doing a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of good countermeasures that your Aoi seems to have from your experience fighting against Lei Fei, and I like that.
Yeah, I think he's like one of the characters I have the most experience with, mainly from when I first started playing VF4. And even then, I still have my Lei Fei sharp, especially against like someone like Fed, who like when he started picking up VF5, so he also means Lei Fei at that. So
Yeah. But I'll bring the Lei Fei out for Nala as well later. But this I'm having fun fighting their Shen. Very good. I'm really glad that we're getting to spar with Nala. I'm trying to show them that there's a lot of people that are playing on PC, just a lot of people are quiet, like Nala. So, you know, it's like... but I'll bring out the Lei Fei here really quick.
Johnny the Bee. I think I'll let him go.
Okay. Shawnee the Bee. Here.
So.
Who is Shawnee the Bee? Do I know them?
I don't think so.
Are they the new person in the chat? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. I will probably get wrecked by their Blaze, but let's see. This is going to be a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, they also play Taka, so...
Very nice. I like their Blaze. Yeah, very nice. 4P plus K was the move. This is a very good Blaze. Alright. Shawnee the Bee's gonna wreck my Lei Fei, I think, but we'll try. We'll see what we can do. You gotta always be wary of that move by Lei Fei. Very good to low punch right there. Oh, I love this. Okay, I really like this Blaze. I like this Blaze a lot. This is going to be so hard for me to fight. Like right now, my mental stat cannot handle, because with Blaze, there's a lot of range stuff that's going to mess me up. And I have to think a little extra. It's going to be hard to do Lei Fei against, since Lei Fei is just a character I just started this week. But let's try to force them into set play, which is not, again, I don't play Lei Fei much, so I don't do the set play stuff. I do more neutral stuff with Lei Fei. Good, good. Very nice. All right, good game. That was really fun. Good game.
It makes me wonder what fucking area they come from.
They're pretty good. I like it. I gotta bring the... All right. Okay, so they're used to crouch guarding. Very good. And then, of course, with L-Blaze, you have to deal with the set play. The hard part with the L-Blaze set play for me is I have to play a character that, like, I basically have to play my Leon against them just because I have to correct my mental stack for the weird things that I have to be prepared for with L-Blaze because I'm still not fully comfortable. I have to think very consciously about what I'm doing. And so right now it's more that my Leon has enough experience against L-Blaze to kind of deal with it. But it's really... but with other characters, I'm going to have to think extra hard. Just because of the very easy to make mistakes against Self-Blaze. Like, easy to whiff against them, and then easy to, like, lose to, like, 4P plus K from... Because then you're like, oh, I can outrange them, and then they bring out 4P plus K, which is, like, the one move in their library that will address the issue they have with medium plus range. Very nice. Now the L-Blaze can definitely give your Aoi a real hard time. There are things that he's doing that overhead two-handed attack is going to crush a lot of like your Tenchi stance, among other things. This sequence always tough. But Seanie has a nice way of mixing up on the rocket discharge, which I like, and Demon Dance too. Alright, very nice, Seanie. Alright. I have to remind myself that we're not playing Ultimate Showdown, so I can't hit like L2 to like look at the room view. Alright, Nala, you're up. Are you gonna bring it, Nala? Or is Nala taking a break? Yeah, Nala's in. Awesome. Come on, Nala.
Shit.
There we go.
Probably gonna give her a challenge.
Yep. I need to remember to change my character. So when after this, I wish I could change my character now. Awesome. Nala's bringing out the Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, I could like pause it and then it could. I think it's start or
Just
square.
you just hit start. You just hit start and then you got to go through the list. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit confusing with US. So.
Yeah, same.
Right.
So this is actually I do like using Jeffrey against Blaze. There's the combination of range, but also just smacking Blaze pretty hard for a lot of stuff and the range. So this is good. So, okay, so here's I do want to give you some tips. Are you ready for tips? If you're not, it's okay. I can give it to you later.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so right now your Aoi is quite good. There's a lot of stuff that you do. There's a lot of stuff that you know with her move list, but there are some things that you have to think a little extra before you do. So, like elbow punch is really good, but the problem is that the second move's a high, and some opponents like me, if you do elbow, after I block elbow, I'm gonna low punch right away. And the reason I would do that is just because she doesn't have anything to really... She has to go out of her way to punish that low punch. And I can tell you what those things are, but you shouldn't do them unless your opponent is consistently low punching there, okay? So when you elbow, you need to be watching. If somebody blocks your elbow and low punches, you need to watch for that, okay? Because if you're not watching out for it, that's why I kept hitting you when you would do elbow punch, when you would do 6 PP. Because it's a high, right? And so it's like it goes mid-high, right? So a couple things you can do there, but specifically, you're looking to see if the opponent's going to low punch there. If the opponent low punches there, she can do something about that, but then you're gambling if you're going to try to punish the low punch. But I'll tell you how to punish it. A way to punish that specific habit is you do the elbow and guard cancel it, and then you hop. And you could do hop into descending punch. And if that hits, you do a low throw right away. And you just guess any of those 3 directions and she'll do a lot of damage. Okay? Another thing, otherwise you can just elbow and then defend. If they block your elbow, you defend. But honestly, if you want to like really punish, if you want to scare them from doing the low punch, you elbow, and when they block it, you hop. But if you hit with the elbow, you do want to either continue it or pressure them. So, but the number one thing though is just understanding that elbow punch is not secure. Having, crap, I need to change character. There we go.
Don't worry, I got it paused.
Okay, so elbow punch is unsafe to do by itself. You need to like if you crouch hit them, if you see them crouching when you hit with the elbow, then it's safe. Then you can do the punch follow up, and that's guaranteed. But if they block the elbow, that follow up punch is a liability. It's a weakness. So yeah, there's other things too. 6 P plus KP is the same. Very good. Very good ring out. That was so good. And that's just neutral throw. No, that's the correct thing to do. I really like the way Seanie plays. I don't think I fought Seanie before, unless they're a player I don't. Unless that's like an alias. But I really like their plays.
Yeah, to me it seems like they're either like a veteran that came out of nowhere, or they play like another fighting game and they just kind of slip into VF just fine.
Yeah. But they're solid. They're very solid. They have good plans. They know how to play. They know L-Blaze's range. They know what to do with them. So I like it. Okay. So I'm making a lot of errors, but that's okay. They're very patient. I like their patience. They're patient in a different way than Reaper is. So this is great. All right. They're actually defensive. They play spacing. You might be right that they might be a player coming from other fighting games. They're playing kind of the way a lot of players coming from other fighting games play, because they're playing with a lot. They're more comfortable at range, but maybe they're just afraid of mixing it up with me, which I understand too. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's my guess, because like, I don't know, there's something that you could probably like tell from like someone who's good but comes from a different fighting game to someone who's been playing like VF for like 5+ years.
Yeah. So they're asking, did you go to Texas Showdown 2023? I think you did. Last year's Texas Showdown.
I went to Texas Showdown in 2023 and the one this year. Actually, I think the 2023 one was like my first tournament, so.
So you have to be really fast to attack after blocking low punch. But if you block low punch, you can do almost any attack. You just have to attack right away, just a little faster, which is really scary. Like, you can attack after blocking my low punch, but it has to be right away. So that's the weakness that I said about 6 PP right there. Okay, awesome. He said that he only played Tekken 8 this year, but he played VF at Texas Showdown last year.
Then I might not have seen him.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. So again, this sequence right here, this forward punch and kick in the punch, just remember that that second part is a high. So high attacks are vulnerable, right? Low punch is the enemy of all high attacks. So you always, that's when you see me use low punch, so without even just checking, it's because of that, right? Like right here. But you'll get used to that. I'm training you on it. So good. Nice. Excellent. Good choice.
Yeah, I think with Aloy, I haven't been defaulting to grab as much. I kind of attribute that to like a bit of ring rust, but
No problem.
because for me, a good portion of my strategy when I was like really on the grind, because of Solari, is I like try to grab.
All right, good games. Good game.
Yeah. I think the more I play, I'll probably like regain some of that grab game I used to have.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because honestly, what my strategy was whenever I would play Solari is like whenever I would grab, I would occasionally like do neutral grab or back grab.
Mm.
So, because I think from what I hear, it's like I think I heard it where it's like pretty typical for like players to counter or to guess like forward grab. So I just do back instead to.
Yeah. The key is to kind of just observe what they're doing, and then try to play around it. If you can do that,
Yeah.
very good. But that's a good starting point.
Yeah, because well, especially with Jackie, I really enjoy his grab game. So for me, it's something I used to do quite often against Solari, and it actually made me pretty consistent against him. It wasn't up until like I guess this like past July and even some of August, because I was busy with other stuff and also no power in Houston for a while. So
Gotcha. I'm gonna try to focus hard on Nala here. Nala's Vanessa is very scary, and I have to think a lot.
They are one scary monster.
And I keep evading the wrong way. I need to stare at her front foot and just remind myself that I'm got to like evade to her backside, which is her front foot. So stare at Vanessa's front foot. That was an excellent battle. It is in slow motion, so we don't have the best connection with each other, but my inputs are pretty... As long as you adjust to the speed of the game, like, my inputs have been really great, so...
Yeah. I guess not too bad going against it, but I did notice, like, sometimes it was kind of brutal, and I could notice it messing me up, so...
So, like, I'm actually... apparently, that one of the skills I have is I can adjust to playing fast or slow.
man.
I don't take Nala lightly at all. She's really scary. She's really strong. Like, I think Nala, like me, really enjoys like putting moves in between things. Like, we like to find a way to counter what people are doing. So
Yeah, so it kind of becomes a game of who can counter who first, right?
yeah, well, we like to outplay. We like to outfight.
Yeah,
We like to out attack. You know, and we like to slip through. We're like, oh, you like to do this. I like to slip and do this thing.
yeah, I can easily see because it's kind of like fighting fire with fire in a way.
Yeah. But I think it was the lag was hard for her, and I think she just said that as much in the chat.
Yeah, because I think against you, there's not many players who I can like name off, but like you definitely have like not the best connection. Like it's playable, but like when it gets rough, like I can notice it.
I have the scary thing is I have an amazing connection with Japan and Korea. It's just with the southern states, specifically Texas, Arizona, and California is where I have the rough connection with. Southern California, Northern California, I have a great connection with usually.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because I think Waybert's in NorCal, and I tend to have a great connection against him, even in room matches. Well, who knows? I haven't played anyone in like proper Seattle with like good internet, so. But either way, I wouldn't say it's atrocious or anything. It's doable. It's just that sometimes like you tend to have some like stutters. So I've played on worse, so I don't mind.
All right. So what happens now when nobody takes on the other player? Okay, it just automatically sets the top of the queue. Okay, cool.
I just had it pause since I was hearing you typing, so.
Oh, okay. No, you can go ahead and ready up whenever, even if you hear me typing. I've got two screens. I've got one screen on that, and well, three screens because I'm using my phone for the voice chat.
Yeah.
But very nice.
I think now that was referring to my voice channel, because I tend to name my voice channel some birds.
Very nice. You can low throw after that, or you can ground throw after that. You can also ground hit. So like the from crouch dash, back throw for sure can do it, and from crouch dash forward throw can do it too. Very nice.
There we go.
Nice choice.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and I missed so many times. Because I think, for me, how I'm used to it is like I do direction and grab at the same time, but I kind of learned like you have to do it a little before. So I tend to like sometimes mess up my throws because I do. Like I think one input where like she does.
There's that habit again. There it is again. Very good. That was decent. Now that happened because of the spacing. Normally my low punch would have still won that situation, but the spacing was right. Very good. Nice. Ring me out. Okay. It's okay. But you should be greedy about ring outs, so.
Yeah, I kind of have this like philosophy where like if I start thinking too much about the spacing, I kind of like lose.
No problem. If it increases your mental stack load, then don't worry about it. But later on it's important. But right now, focus on winning combat.
In that case, I kind of did like the wrong combo. But I don't do.
Yep.
Because I didn't do the one that like sends you farther. So.
Good game. This is a side trap. So right now I force in the side turn. If you attack me when I force in the side turn, you're at a great risk of eating a lot of damage. So generally you need to defend. You're either going to block high, block low, or you're going to evade. And if you evade, usually to his backside. So yeah.
Okay.
And now it's against Leon, it's better to focus on evading to where his front foot is. That's the backside. The back, because it's like connected to his butt. So, but if you stare at his front foot, makes it easier to just like evade that way, because he switches stances a lot. Like a lot of his attacks will switch his stance, and so it becomes really hard to know which side is his back. But if you focus on where the front foot is, that makes it a little easier.
Yeah, because that's something I don't typically play too much, but it's like
it's
like.
It becomes an important detail because it really cuts down the damage you take a lot. So that's why I bring it up. Yeah. Especially against Leon.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. This was a beautiful punish. This was an exciting first round.
I could feel the steam coming off of that.
Yeah. That was awesome. Excellent. She's doing a really wonderful job of, even though I know the connection's bothering her, but what's awesome is that, but what's really awesome though is, but she's doing really good. She's slowing down the match, like outside the connection. She's like, she's not overextending. She's making sure that I have to initiate the combat.
I think like the only other person that I think that can adapt to something like that besides you would probably be like Jimmy.
Yeah, like Jimmy's amazing. Jimmy is amazing.
Yeah, and I think he does play on like RPCS 3. Probably not as often though, but Pretty sure you did pick up the emulator, so.
Okay.
Man, I might try asking Nala go on a couple rounds with me and seeing what she can help me out with, because I'm thinking
She can
story
definitely
is
help.
that this year's like Texas Showdown, I went in like a first 10 against Xala, and I think it was like 10-3. I lost that. So be it with Roy or Jackie, I want to try and improve a lot more, and I think Trial by Fire is fitting for that.
That was beautiful. All right, I'm gonna let you all play. I'm gonna take a break. Still in the room. Yeah, earlier Oh, you're playing. Never mind. I'll talk to you after your match. So-
Shit, my mic was off. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Well, I don't want to distract you too much when you're sparring, so. By the way, Joshua, are you comfortable doing the input 4-3P?
Or repeat.
Yeah,
So
like
is that like forward down?
so that's like back into down forward to diagonal down forward.
Oh, okay.
It's a really
Yeah,
good
I
move
see.
for
Okay.
Aoi. Like it's a really good move.
Oh,
So
oh. Oh, no.
yeah, if you get used to it's, I mean, you don't want to overuse 4-3P, but it's really good. It can get you some combo damage in, and without like, if somebody's main defense is blocking, it's quite good. It's very good actually. It's mostly you're mostly worried when you fight somebody that likes to move a lot. That's the only person that's like you don't want to do it against. But if you're fighting somebody that likes to block and counterattack, and do that flow, then 4-3P is very good. So.
Oh, man. Alright. Alright.
Spazzy Noob is back in. Alright. Alright, here we go, Nala. When I fight Nala, the thing that stands out to me is they're a player that likes to, like me, likes to find creative ways to attack people. And that's why it's like I get a thrill out of it, and then it's like I want to one-up that. And then I think they like to one-up that too. So, you know.
It's like a constant out of the cycle of one-upping each other.
Yeah, trying to. Right now the connection's good, but it's probably not going to be in the second round. For whatever reason, it's often like that.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird how you have like bad connections against people in the East Coast or in the South, because
yeah,
like, for
East
me,
Coast is kind of
I
understandable.
have pretty good connections with like people like Harpooneer all the way to New York, and even some people in like the West Coast. I think the only exception to that is like Jin, who's like around your area.
Oh, that was good. This was really good. Yeah, call out that. Good, call that out. Sweep is a really good one against me. If I like to move, sweep is very good. And a lot of times I'm willing to take a lot of sweeps.
I would probably be blocking sweep more if I didn't play against Weaver so often. Because what he tends to do is like do like a mid wake up kick. So I instinctively started sidestepping that, so.
Yeah.
Indeed. Blurring.
Hey, Blurring, good to have you here. Good morning. I'm really glad that this connection's really good with Nala.
I'm like very good night.
So that's the weakness of doing this move here, is how evade punishable it is.
She's swinging kind of heavy.
Working on my Vanessa countermeasures. You know? So,
I can tell.
Yeah. It's but this is also why it was Hypergraph from Seattle saying like, oh, like my Leon makes like ECD look broken, you know. So it's like it's not broken. You just it means you have to throw a lot more or sweep, you know. But like it's frustrating, you know. So
it is to a degree, yeah. Like once you figure out the rhythm, you're like,
You're really good at countering it when you're focused on it.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, I have to commit a little more because it is online. That.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just chilling a little bit before I have to go to work.
All right, their Taka is good though. I like their Taka. Very good delay. Very good movement to watch. That's a better way to play Taka. Overcommitting right away to the Okizemi is also good, but that one was good. Alright, I botched that up. Good. Back throw. Okay.
Why do I feel like I have to stagger on it?
What the hell is with this? I just can't. Okay, that was correct. Okay, I just wanted to. I was wondering if the game was gaslighting me on the combos. So. So right now the game, like I'm having trouble doing the combos because I keep misreading the stance and I don't know why, but they might be doing a switch attack before I hit them.
I didn't know there was another Taka player in America.
So like Leon has a good game against Taka, but he does have to read stance for his combos against Taka. And I will start doing these combos against Taka, but I just couldn't believe how many times I read the stance wrong. Because the problem is against Taka, because of the way that he flops, I have to read the stance before I hit him. I can't. So I have to do the old-fashioned way. That was annoying. I was trying to evade there. Didn't get it. Okay, so he delays. He delays. Got it. There's risk for him if he delays, though. There's some big risks for him if he delays. But big risk for me, too. But it's a lot of fun. Really? Very good. This is the correct punish. That was good. This is good. I'm going to lose this one, but this is good. I like their Taka. I like their Taka very much. But I can fight this Taka. Alright, got it.
Ooh, that was one comeback. What the heck?
It froze.
Yeah, my game's crashed on return to room again.
Oh, you did the triangle? Okay.
I had no controls whatsoever, so I just stopped the game.
Okay.
That's the second time it happened. I got one return to room in three attempts.
Really? Okay, it happens.
Alright.
I've seen it happen to a lot of people.
Yeah, I think next time you join back, I'll just let you, like, have a game. So we can, like, actually have one.
Okay.
That's just kind of odd.
Alright. That's it, Seanie. Really. Is Seanie in the room? No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still in the room.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Good. I gotta do the punish for that eventually. Getting used to, well, Leifei can be dangerous to evade. However, because he's a stance-based character, he's going to do a lot of attacking. So the hard part is finding when he's at a disadvantage. And that makes him such a knowledge-based character. Very nice. Good. Very good. That was good Nitaku right there. Very good Nitaku. Excellent choices there.
Yeah, honestly, probably the thing I want to improve on a little more is, like, my grab game. It's probably the thing I have, like, the most pride in.
Yeah. Especially, I always got a very good grab game, too.
Yeah.
You should try from crouch into back throw. Okay, now do a ground throw. Yep, now ground throw now. Practice it. It's really important to do.
2PG.
Yeah, so you get to mix up on the ground throw. It's either down or down forward punch and guard. And you want to mix that. And I always mix up. They can't tell which one you do except for if they did the escape, they'll know which one because they'll know if they got it or if they didn't get it. So, but when you get them to escape, then you can start hitting them on the ground if they start trying to escape throw because now they're staying on the ground.
Man, It feels like I just unlocked a new avenue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
ground
important.
pound.
It's really important because
Ground pound is dirty. Like freaking.
yeah, if you get used to
it's
ground throw, it's really good.
Because a lot of people are not gonna pay attention to it, like you said. Like so, usually the general rule, because most people just do down forward, because it's just easier. And plus, you can punish lows too. So like shit, you damn near got something like a Vanessa.
All right, good game.
I hate to have to wear a damn Saturday.
Alright, noob, I'm letting you go first, so that way you don't miss out.
I appreciate it.
All right. Oh wait, I'm fighting Nala. Okay, it's got to be back to.
No, not yet. I'm gonna let Nala know.
Oh, okay. Noob. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's risk getting
this
beat up.
person.
Do I need to do anything else?
No,
Alright, there
just
we
wait
go.
for the timer to go. So it is a patient thing on the room matches in this version of the game, but
Okay.
all right, Spazzy
Yeah.
Noob. Let's see how bad I get killed here.
Oh, not at all, dude. I'm rusty as fuck. I couldn't decide who to play, so I random.
Sounds good. All right, we don't have the best connections, but I can play on any connection. I've been having fun fighting with the Europeans, so.
Where are you located, Shantai?
Portland.
Okay,
But I tend to have a-
diagonally across the U.S.
Yeah, I tend to have slow connections with some East Coast and with the southern states. Like by that I mean desert southern states.
Yeah. Although weirdly enough, unless you go to West Texas, it's not very desertous.
All right, very fun first round. Also, but that said, the thing that I like about playing this on RPCSN though, maybe because there's no limit to their to the upload and download, is my guess. But like, I don't drop any inputs at all. As long as I'm playing according to the speed of the game, I'm fine. And that
Yeah,
blows my
it's-
mind because a lot of times
I'm
when you
more
have
into like playing on PC than like PS5 and 4. That's my guess.
yeah, because I think a lot of times when you play with lag, you have to input early. I don't actually have to input early. I have to just input in time with the game. That's all, and that's
Yeah.
kind of blows my mind. Right? That's not the same. It's like right now I'm just like, okay, I just need to watch the animation and know this is when I can hit the button, and it actually gives me good training because offline I play at that speed. Like I'm responding to animations that I see from the other opponent's character. Very nice.
Yeah. I don't know, to me, it seems like even if like the connection is a little more fragile, like RPCS3's, like I guess more to like in person, more to like locals.
You have a nice Kage. Very nice. I always thought that was guaranteed, but I guess I have to have a counter hit. I guess it's not guaranteed to do it. It just must be only guaranteed on counter hits.
What's going on?
I'm starting to get a feel for the delay.
Well, the fun thing that I like doing is I like dispelling some people's misconception about what's happening in the game. Because I'll tell them, like, no, like, right now, even when it's slow like this, it's still responsive because it's like, you just have to play at the speed that the game is now playing. So it's like playing a shmup.
Yeah, it's a tempo thing. It doesn't drop anything.
Yeah, like the inputs are not dropping. The inputs aren't even lagging. That's what blows my mind. I'm like, these inputs are not lagging. It's just that the game speed is slowing down. That's all. All right, here we go.
Been playing too much Tekken 8.
Sadly.
It's a fun game.
try to keep my skills sharp there, but oh my god.
But
Go on.
I do think that VF is healthy for the mindset.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot healthier.
Because-
Freaking,
but
I just don't like player integrity being declining. It's declining.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well,
Like
it's.
everyone.
I mean,
Oh,
I think people have always. There's always been that factor, though. Honestly, it just depends on how serious they take something versus not. But I do feel that the thing with Tekken is there's really strong right or wrong in that game, like really really strong right or wrong, and because of that, I guess I've come to the conclusion that a competitive Tekken player almost like not absolutely, but generally it's to their benefit for them to be really really strict on their analysis and on their this is the right way and this is the wrong way, because that game really encourages that like a lot, because it really goes by that like a lot. You know, and so I see Tekken players just being so upset because they with it, even if they place really well in the tournament, generally they're just mad that they feel like they just completely effed up, right? VF, you have to get used to the idea that you're guessing. Like you need to get used to the idea that it is a guess, and that
Yeah.
and that getting used to that idea, it benefits you to, yes, be strict. Yes, there is better ways to do things, but sometimes it really was just the guess was the determining factor, and you need to guess better, or you need to control the situation or make guessing less of a factor if your opponent's better at guessing. But you just need to like, you need to be a bit more easier on yourself on that, you know, to compete in this game, because you got to be able to move to the next situation.
Tekken is a little hard.
But like
you know,
Tekken, it's like, no, you fucked up, dude. Like you actually lose because you fuck up when you play Tekken.
you pretty much
You know,
admit
right?
that,
In
That's
VF,
the
it's
funny
just
thing.
like we
you
just
never admit that.
like in VF, it's like okay, it was a gamble, you know. Like in VF, it was a gamble, didn't pay off. Maybe I shouldn't gamble as much, right? But like, and that could be bad, right? But in like Tekken, it's like you fucked up. Like seriously, you let him have a chance to kill you, right? You know, kind of thing. So yeah.
Or you didn't know. The funny thing, I think Tio Setsu was in my chat one day, and I was playing ranked and everything like that. And I think I was like making the point like, yeah, I can't read these limbs like I used to, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, use the read method. You done this in VF. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
That helps. That helps a lot. Like if I think VF has helped a lot of players calm their mentality, because I think if you apply it to Tekken, it is strong. It's just that in the analysis of things in Tekken, the sad part is that you lost because you fucked up, and that's just really scary. Like, and that's really strict way, but at least you can.
Yeah, I think more so Tekken promotes robotic play.
Yes.
And what happens is like you'll start like thinking in every other game you have to play this way and you have to loosen up. Like, don't get me wrong, like freaking Caliber like has like a little bit of that, but it's not that serious, you know.
So blurring.
It's kind of loose.
Really quick, sorry I'm interrupting. This match that I'm having with Nala, it does show you something that I want you to see in the, like, at least earlier, in what happened earlier, was that the reason my defense is working strongly against Nala and why it works against you sometimes, you guys, both of you aren't going for the high throw as much. You do. You actually go through the high throw more. But
It's slower.
But the thing was both of you would go for low throw because you're trying to counter the fuzzy guard. But I'm doing a lot more ECD. That's the thing that I'm giving you both hard time with against Vanessa, is the ECD and the backdash ECD. And so like throwing is actually a little better. High throw. And so
Yeah.
and so what's happening is so this is the hard part, the dilemma that Vanessa has, is that Vanessa has really, really good close range attacks. Like, they're her best attacks, okay? But, like, they all are susceptible to, like, backdash evade, you know? Then she has really good long range attacks, but they're so committed. They are so committed, right? So a technique for both you and Nala that could add in, because both of you are really good. Both of you do a lot of good stuff Both of you do almost everything else really well, and you do both of you tackle really well. And that's how both of you solve this problem. But a technique you can add in is just crouch dash forward and then throw. And that what that is just you're crouch dashing as defensively, ready to block. But then when you see the opponent not attacking, you can just throw. Or if you see them stepping, you can throw. And that becomes like this is the technique that will kind of change some of the dynamic for you. But it is hard. But this is a Vanessa challenge. It's something that Nellie's able to do. But yeah. All right, here we go, Seanie. All right.
All the gold standard is Nelly, apparently.
I do have to focus because I have to watch stance really heavily in this matchup.
You can't grab my stance?
Leon's combos against Taka are stance based. That was good. This is really good. So what Seanie does is they're very patient. So evading doesn't work because they're not attacking into it. They're waiting and watching. And Taka is very strong at this, but also Taka has good pressure in the neutral. Damn it. But Leon has advantage. Leon has good stuff, but this is the best stage for Taka. Taka in this matchup, the one stage that's bad for Leon in this matchup is this stage. It's the because Taka has an easy time getting people to clear the ring, but Leon doesn't. It's hard to do that to Taka. Alright, this will be last game because I gotta send my kids to bed. It's like midnight and I gotta wake up early to take them to comic convention tomorrow. But I'm really enjoying this chat with you guys and I'm enjoying this time with everyone, so let's do this more often, you know. Usually Friday nights I'm at locals until pretty late, but I usually come in about this time.
Maybe on PSN or here, depending on how I feel.
I'm happy on both, so I think there's stuff that I do like about playing on RPCSN, right? Like actually, I think the netcode on Ultimate Showdown technically is a little better in my view, but on this one though, there is, for whatever reason, even most of the time when I have slow connections, it's still fine, but I have felt sometimes where some situations don't confirm well. Like you'll do a combo, but you can't do the correct combo because there might be hiccups in the connection that cause it to, the game will make it look like it's fine, but it's not. So you're actually hitting late in the combo. That is something from the Final Showdown netcode that I think Ultimate Showdown actually fixed. But that said, Ultimate Showdown will make you feel the rough connections more. So JoshuaPacman, yes, try ground throw. Practice it. Practice the crouch throws into ground throw. I want you to get a feel for it. There is a timing. I want you to get a feel for it. Later on,
When you do 6K, you can do a ground throw afterwards.
So here, now ground throw. Try it again. So, not this one. Nope, not this throw either. So try to do a crouch dash into forward or crouch dash into back and throw. Yeah. So this is neutral throw. So it helps if you get used to the technique of down like 3-3. And it's really good to practice. It's really strong. It makes your throw game a lot stronger without relying on the chain grab. All right, let's fight. Very good. But what I was saying about the netcode though, our PCSN though has been really good though, because even if the connection's slow, if the connection's solid and slow, it still feels like everything is pretty responsive, you know. Like I'm not dropping inputs, so good game, good game.
Yeah.
And
No drops, just slower.
Yeah, just slower but no drops, and I like that a lot. And it, you know, but I am shocked that the best connection I've had so far was with Korea. That's like a real shock. But someone told me that what happens there is they said that on the coast of Oregon there's Cannon Beach, which is the northwest coast, and Cannon Beach apparently is like the access point for the U.S. to Japan. So like someone says that in Portland they get like 100 ping with Japan. So I was like, okay, you know.
Yeah, dude, trace route is everything, right? Where's the trunk line power?
Yep. Yes. So. But
after we break here, I'm gonna check my port forwarding and see if I can get some more stability.
That'll be good, yeah. But like I said, generally I have a hard time with, you know, Texas, Arizona, and Southern California. Northern California is usually okay if they're not on cable internet. If they're on fiber optic, then it's fantastic, right? If they're on cable internet, it's a mixed bag. But Southern California, that one tends to have a rough connection in Ultimate Showdown. And then, you know, but I love fighting everybody, and generally blurring your connection with me has always been pretty good. So, not always, but almost always, you know. But I know a lot of people on the East Coast do complain about their connection to me, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, I just don't have a good connection with Haya on RT on the emulator. So.
But I think as you guys can see, I have no trouble playing this game on any connection type. And I think blurring, you were seeing that I was actually playing reactively when playing on when it slowed down.
I think we started doing that. Okay.
Like I'm trying to prove to everybody, no, like I'm not just forced guessing, like I'm literally reacting, you know, and like and I'm doing all my movement and I'm doing all the options, the same ones I do offline, you know, and like I was like, this actually helps me train for offline, because offline I need to see these animations like super fast, you know. So, but yeah. But what we were talking about with Tekken and VF is I think in VF you have to learn to relax and accept defeat a lot, but at the same time you kind of like, it's okay, you know, to a degree. Some people aren't, right? I know AGOD does not respond well to losing, so you know, but
well, I mean, like the funny thing is like because I've been training AGOD and Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to teach them how to relax in Tekken because, like, I am a kind of an older player.
Yeah.
A lot of people think, like, you know, oh, I have to learn this really, really anally. Like, no, you don't. You know, like, just take the hit sometimes, and usually they're not going to do it again because they don't know how to do it.
Yeah. No, in the end, though, in Tekken, you do watch, and there is still a guessing game. It's just a very strict guessing game. You know? So it's like, I'll do this last one. All right.
It's strict. Yeah, shit. Like, Caliber, like, even Caliber's guessing game's kind of similar to BS in a sense. Without the crouch action, but, you know. want to talk about guessing games, but KI guessing games cracked.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. That game is known for it. That game has a good reputation for it, and I don't know it. I did play it. It was more like I need to invest time to really like this game, but what everyone tells me is that I'm gonna love this game because of what it does. Connection with Nala is good right now.
It's stressful in the beginning, but once you're like, oh, okay, you know, it plays like a great speed, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and it's like built to work with the netcode. So, too, from what I understand, is like that game is built so that it would play great on netcode.
Yeah, the KI remake, I think it's 2016, was built with GGPO from the ground up.
Yeah. Actually, that made it accessible for me on Steam to play it now. Because for a time, I actually had to go to the Discord, find the matches or find the people on Xbox, and and duel with them. Now I can duel with people actually on Steam, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard that game has really good decision making, and I only hear good stuff about Killer Instinct.
It's relaxing. It's relaxing.
Is it?
Like when you start playing it, you're like, oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. You know. Then I call it the '90s aesthetic. You know?
Yeah. The art style has always been the hard part for me with Killer Instinct, though. Even though I loved the first game.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Especially when it's like certain lightings don't agree with each other. Like, wait, how is this possible?
Nala, that was a beautiful stagger break. That was good.
She's more offensive than I am.
Yeah, she is. That's why I like fighting her so much, too. Like, when I first fought Nala, I was like, oh, this is a player that plays like me. Like, they're looking for opportunities to do shit.
Yeah, she uses offense a tad bit more than I do. Like, freaking, I'm just like, I'll do it in sparing moments, but like the commitment is too damn risky, especially in certain fights. If it's Tiger or something Wolf, yeah, that's offense all day. That's what I was taught by Edra, I believe. Like, there's no exceptions, you must play offense.
Leon's side turn game is just so evil. So,
I experienced that for a whole hour yesterday.
the main defensive option is to evade to his back by staring at his front foot and evade that way. So stare at his front foot, evade that way.
Yeah, let me go get ready for work. This is like, what, 2 a.m. over here? I'll see y'all gentlemen later. If you're on later on tonight, I might be on. So.
Good night, y'all. Thanks for the matches.
No problem.
I completely forgot I had my mic muted.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys to bed now. Okay. All right, sleep. Okay, that's good that she went to bed. All right, we're gonna end the recording right here. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. This was a lot of fun.